And here we are, about to ascend the Royal Tower to the uppermost floor and finish this fight. Of course, this is just the story, but there's a couple of other things after this. But I do want to point out, I've been grinding up my neutral and mech skills at the cost of all my elemental attributes. So we got 5s across the board with a 6 in mech. We'll see if that equilibrium maintains. This is the deck. I've swapped some things out that don't evolve. Just, you know, put in things that do evolve. And we'll see how that goes. And of course this area is going to be mostly neutral type enemies. And here we are. Wyvern. The Wyvern's a nice neutral transformation card. It flies, it glides, it's cool. Is that a Sphinx? Sphinx is a pretty good weapon card. Go up the stairs all the way to the top and you'll find it. It's awfully big. I don't think even Queen Connie herself would be brave enough to tackle that horrible thing. What are we talking about? Well, I do have to, fight this thing. I have to. Carbuncle, destroy it. Make it rue the day it ever messed with you. Carbuncle! Yeah, Sphinxes are actually tough customers. They don't just, go down easy. Also, they're weak to nature. Wood? Wood? Nature? They're also absurdly beefy. For no reason. There it goes. Jeez Louise. Alright. Let's see. Well, it's a wyvern and 2 tentacles. The tentacles are not actual cards you can get. They're not really monsters. They're just, you know, the God of Harmony's little tentacles. You know how it goes. Sometimes they're just the tentacles. Oh, there goes my mech that I've tried so hard to keep up. That's where we're going, we won't need them. Because again, the most terrible part of everything is that the mech and neutral go down whenever you use anything that's not their attribute. The others only go down when you use mech neutral or some opposed thing. And a unicorn we can use to give that guy in town to get the other thing. Also, tentacles respawn. So I'm not gonna fight. There's no point. Would you keep it down up there? There are no humans alive past this point. Just that enormous monster. Won't you go back? I can't go back. There is no going back. I have to travel further. Higher and higher. And higher. And I want to get through that door. Please, sir, won't you go through? Let me go through. Please go through. Activating defensive strats. Evasive maneuvers. No! Yep. And what do I get? Why, it's a smart toy. I don't have to craft one. I do find their design cool, but the card itself is not that cool. Great. Whatever. Trying to conserve my cards for the big battle up ahead. You're not really gonna fight that big monster, are you? Of course. I have to. I appreciate the fairy's concerns, but so who's been making this racket? No one's up here. Huh? You can see the family resemblance to the god of destruction.
Oh, Child of man, you know only warfare. You trust no one. Fear not. All your earthly burdens shall soon be lifted. I shall give you eternal peace, daughter of man.
Well, how nice.
Join with your mother creator. Come to me.
No thank you. No thank you. Alright, so a bunch of tentacles plus the body of God of Harmony. I'm not quite sure. Is this the actual god or just its body? Who knows? Anyway, they shoot stuff. And they do that. Also, they're slightly elevated, so certain things like the green dragon simply do not hit them. Now, of course, they are a stationary target. If you were to, say, put a mecha poke down, it would be killer. I don't have one. Didn't bring one. They're bad. And the other reason why these tentacles are around, I would have to say, is because there's no other way for you to get magic gems. So if you want magic gems, you gotta go beat these guys up. Ugh. And don't get hit by them. Your other option is simply hitting blue fairies. However, this guy does have a lot of health. Juggernaut, Jugger. Well, as you can see, the elevation is a hindrance. And there goes Juggernaut. Well, we'll go with the old reliable. Dragon Knight. Again, blue fairies are very, 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 very mega important in this fight. They're the lifeline, the lifeblood. Not just for healing, but for doing anything else. Berserker, make yourself useful. Hit that guy. Ow. Berserker, I don't know what I expected, honestly. Well, it's not like I want to just eat damage over and over and over and over. But it seems like that's all I can do. Okay. Alright, at this point I'm just gonna wait for blue fairies to get some gems. Maybe I just do this. But this. That was not a lot. Good. Witchlet! Blue fairy! Good. Well, Trickster's good, but against this target, I'm not so sure. Incubus here has a life-stealing effect. That's what I'm going for. Well, Trickster, I'm sure, can handle this. Trickster's just going at it. It's good. It's great. Trickster's dead. Great. Oh. Rubber frog! But he's a beefy boy. He's a beefy boy. He's not going down. I'm scared. I'm dying. Ember Dragon. Rocky Road. I'm gonna miss. Oh, I hit. That's good damage. It's big damage. Not enough damage. Okay. Red Dragon does loads of damage. I'm going to maneuver like this. We're gonna go Fire Breath, and we're gonna hit both of them. That is the play. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to... It worked. It worked. I got some gems. I'm limping, which is not good for dodging. However, they've got, like, no health left. I've got no health left. This is coming down to it. The frigid breath, going for the multi-hits. And that's it! I don't need it. War is all I need. I mean that's kind of true. It's kind of true no matter how you slice it. Alright, we got 2 stars though at the very end. The 2 stars. The big 2 stars. 2 stars. What could they be? Wyvern and Wyvern, probably. I don't know what else would be here. Sphinx. Sphinx and Wyvern. There you go. Sphinx and Wyvern, just like I said. Yes, yes, yes. And there it is. We saved the world. We killed the body of the god. I still don't really know. Is the god of harmony actually dead, or did we just stop their resurrection? You know, they're still alive, just sleeping again. Who knows? Who cares?
Hi, it's me again.
I didn't want to see you. Go away.
I really hope we can be friends with Rashianu and Soul forever.
I didn't want to be friends with Rashianu to begin with. Of course, this is the good ending.
Isn't it nice to have friends
because we
again?
saved Soul's life.
Yes, it is nice to have friends again.
Tara, you're talking.
Ah, so there you are, Tara. I thought you might be hiding in here.
Well, see, it's time to leave your past behind and move on with your life.
Come on. The whole kingdom is waiting to see the great hero. Especially me.
Aha! See? Together forever. Because we saved his freaking life. If you didn't do that, then Rashinu shows up and then just goes like, well, we won! That's cool! And that's it. More or less. I think. I'm paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Ugh. So, of course, there are 2 more things to do post-game. There is, of course, the second battle arena that I was grinding towards. I have to get my mecha neutral up 1 more level to do that. Maybe. I hope they don't require level 7. That would be terrible. The others were level 6. And then, there's still a whole bunch of cards that I don't have in my collection. But a lot of them, I'm assuming, are evolution locked. And I'll be working on that. And then, there's the Proving Grounds. Which is the... it's like a 20-floor dungeon with a billion dudes in it. Of all flavors. And you have to fight all the way to the end to fight the big boss there, and that's it. So post-game is really just that. That's the post-game. Because the second battle arena you could have done already. I didn't, but you could have. I'm not sure. Do I want this all to play out? Why not? Let them roll. Let it roll. It's just, even if you play through the game normally, I did do some grinding, you know. If you play through the game normally, you're not going to get enough XP to evolve everything. You know, unless you specifically go back into levels. It's the only way. You have to grind up the XP. Like the Nightmare, for instance, has 2 evolutions. One is 42,000, and the other is 36,000 XP. So, yeah. It's a grind. Fortunately, the Proving Grounds are very good for grinding XP because there's just so many enemies. So anyway, next time I do one of the 2 things I have to do. Either the second battle arena, most likely, or the Proving Grounds. And then, that's the end. So, Stay tuned.